and start again. Had some technical difficulty. Let's go ahead and start in DC Curry TV and Disgrace.
I'm chopping in tall cotton or something like that. You say,
yeah,
walking in tall cotton.
Walking in tall cotton.
All these aristocrats and stuff.
Yeah.
And then of course we got the Baptist man who comes late like Baptist people do.
You missed a devotion.
What's going on, Rev?
Man, how's it going, man?
It's going on right, man.
My apologies. You're right. I got to break the stereotype of being late.
I know. We understand. We understand why you're late. We're not going to that the victims were black, but they haven't said.
But they said the girl,
15-year-old.
The girl had a problem, family problem.
How they kill me?
Her parents was divorced. She was going back and forth one day to this house, one day to this house, one day to this house, one day to this house.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
And they like she was, she was disturbed. She had some problems.
They kill me making excuses for certain people.
Yeah.
They kill me with that shit, man.
Yeah.
Now, when you ever heard them say somebody, like us, had some kind of mental or emotional problem, they don't say that shit.
Crazy
You're just
nigga.
a bad person.
Right.
When they're, what boy just got off,
They forgot off for killing that woman.
Yeah, Young Thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't come up rough. Maybe that's why, everything went wrong. But they kill me making excuses for people. She does a criminal, man. She criminal mind.
Yeah.
And she went out and killed them people. I don't give a damn.
Found out she was a neo-Nazi. She was following neo-Nazi.
On the internet and stuff.
Yeah.
They also said she was following the Columbine shooter and was from back in the day.
But they try to make excuses for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy how she could find that type of information on the Columbine shooter and to even have that shirt still existing on how long it was ago. But what kills me is when they talk about the Nazis, because why do they still have like a voice in the United States, the neo-Nazi? I mean, weren't they the enemies in World War II? People don't talk about that these guys still get a chance to march. They still get a chance to have a flag. Like, these dudes should be put in jail. Like,
it should be at least a terrorist organization.
If you're under some kind of delusional something that racism in America doesn't exist anymore, the election should have solved that for you.
Yeah.
But I ain't never been under that. I ain't never been under that illusion, man. Racism is alive and well. That was laying low. Donald Trump has emboldened them, man. It made it all right to be racist.
But isn't a neo-Nazi another term for KKK? I mean,
I was saying it's worse. We didn't fight the KKK in a war. We fought neo-Nazi Germans.
Yeah.
And still there are people out there who march in the name of neo-Nazis. They do all of that. And then they still get to put the information out on the internet. And that should be domestic terrorism.
But it's more prevalent now.
They hiding behind the Freedom of Speech Act, for one.
Yeah.
That's what they're hiding behind. But it still doesn't make an excuse for people like Samantha. If you got a problem, you want to kill yourself, I'm with DC. I mean, I'm not saying commit suicide. That's not what I'm saying. But don't go out shooting people.
Kill yourself first.
Where the white girl get the gun, and can we prosecute the parents? That's what we're going to say, right?
Well, they're trying to figure out where she got the gun.
Right.
They got to
Well, they showed a video this afternoon of her. I don't know if it was her daddy or who, but she had to have a parent with her 15 years old at the shooting range. And they were showing her how to shoot and everything.
My thing is,
natural.
You go to them shooting ranges, them white shooting ranges got a gang of black targets.
They always black. Even in the police department, they tell you black.
That's what I'm saying. That's wrong, though. This seems like this. It's something that we should be able to do as a people, to just have some nondescript targets out there.
Well, here's my thing.
What color you want them in?
Yeah, pink.
Anything, make them zombies. I shoot zombies when I go, because then I hit headshots.
They shoot all of us.
If it's white, then the white people gonna say it was them.
Why they gotta shoot all of us?
What's wrong with the target that got a bullseye with the rings around it, and then
the bulls
you
gonna be raising their ass.
Well, here's the thing. It don't always have to be black, because I have a family member go to the shooting range almost every week, and when she brings the paper back, the paper is white.
Why gotta be a human anyway?
Well,
I shoot that out of my phone?
It should be ducks and shit, right?
No, I shoot at Hubcaps, man.
Hubcap. DC.
Yeah.
Why hubcaps?
Because it's a pothole as you approach my house.
And where do you find? Do people still have hubcaps on their car? Cars don't even have hubcaps, do they? I don't know. Maybe I haven't paid any attention.
And people hit the pothole and that hubcap roll over. So I get the hubcap and shoot at it. I swear to God, it's the truth.
So you got a free target.
I tie the hubcap on the rope and hang up on the tree at my little shooting range, and I shoot the hubcap.
I thought you were going to say deer.
Let's go back. Why don't
like
you
that.
fix the ditch?
Because I need the hubcaps.
Right.
Man, that's a lot cheaper than going to the range and buying
I'm
targets.
just saying, you live out there in the country. That's the start of a horror movie, man. That's the start of a horror movie. That's
Nah,
man.
hubcaps. I'm gonna be 92, boy. I got
Hey, plus you can hear when you hit the target too.
You can hear. You can see if you're hanging from a rope
Oh
from
my
a tree
God.
like that. When you hit it, if you don't hit it right in the middle, it'll spin.
Spin. You like that spin, don't you?
It's nice, man.
Yeah.
But what if you miss it?
If you miss it, it
don't
goes to the
spin.
hill.
It's into the hill anyway. Okay, right. All right.
Down.
Man, DC's got some of the best looking guns I've ever seen. I mean, I'm 2 years in the way now.
Hey, player.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, boy.
At what address?
My
You
apologies.
about to get somebody messed up.
Yeah, I almost messed
Over
up.
there, 4272.
Be like, what's his name that told where the guy?
Sam Mitchell told the guy
Yes,
for that
Sam Mitchell
boy.
gave his address.
Oh, me. But yeah, God bless the victims. And,
Yeah.
you know, we'll see what happens. I think eventually it's going to come down to they're going to have policemen at every school. And real policemen, not security guards.
But she used
So
the
here's my
handgun.
thing. So here's my thing. Will the parents be responsible for?
Well, they say their parents are cooperating and everything. It ain't like the other little boy the other day who mom and daddy gave him a gun after he had said he gonna shoot up. He be fantasizing about killing other people. Then they went and gave him a gun for Christmas, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then he went and did it. And they got him and his daddy locked up.
Right.
But you know, he come that old gender thing. They let mama go. They should have locked her ass up too. But you know, when you're a woman, you get to. You know,
But she used the handgun.
Why it gotta be?
Yeah.
Why it gotta be that? Maybe because she didn't know, and she had nothing to do with that part.
Y'all get away with murder. That's just like that boy Louis Mangione that killed the exec.
The CEO.
And they showing his face all over the place. And his mama talking about, I thought it kind of looked like my son. Oh, man,
You knew what
that
your
was
son looked like.
Well,
You
as a
knew that was your
mother,
damn son. Go on with that bullshit.
well, as a mother, I understand where she coming from. I'm not gonna down my child out. I thought it was
If
him.
your child, wait a minute.
Baby, come on home.
Wait a
Baby,
minute.
come on home.
Here
If
we
your
go.
child shoot both P in the back of the head, and then they looking for who did it, and they show your child's face on TV, you wouldn't say.
I'm gonna try to get in contact with my son to understand what happened because I don't know if Bo Peep was talking about his mama or
Talking out
not.
the back of his head like he
Yeah,
does.
I
He
don't know.
does.
I
Talking out
don't
the back of his
know
head.
what he was saying. He might have was talking about the man's mama breast like Bo always do. So I don't know
So
what
you
the
want
problem
him to- you wanna
was.
get away with
You
murder?
know?
Wait.
Sound like she ready to put a hit out on you and talk about a titty.
I'm like, yes, anybody get hit with it.
Everybody talking about your breast. I done seen breasts before. Ain't nothing special about your breast.
Yes, they are.
Oh, it is.
I'm gonna get in trouble saying that.
Yeah, but
you better
Yeah,
get
you
in trouble.
stay in trouble. Don't get in no more
Yeah,
trouble.
well,
Christmas coming. You want your Christmas
even if both
gifts.
people was talking about your breast, that ain't reason to shoot me in the back of the head.
Well, no,
Thank
it's
you.
not. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's not. It's not.
I mean, I wouldn't have no problem. I don't have.
So apparently DC must have seen her titties for him to say that they nice. Is this his girlfriend or who is this to him? I wonder who this woman is to him because she's been on this show before. He just said, "Oh yeah, they are nice." So for him to see her titties, they must be messing around or this is girl. I don't know. If anybody know in the comments, let me know in the comments. It might be his wife. I don't know.
I no son, but I wouldn't have no problem if I saw my son done something heinous like that.
No, you got yeah.
I called him first. I said, hey, man, take your ass down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm finna call him now and tell him you on your way.
Right.
Yeah.
Get you a good lawyer.
Get your lawyer. And that's where I'm coming from.
Did you do it? If you did it, we're going to save money on the lawyer.
You know he did it. You see the picture?
We're going to save money on the lawyer. You're going to plead guilty.
I mean, they should have known that was him before he even took the mask off. Shit.
Yeah.
You know your child.
That's why I said the whole OJ thing with the mask on and your kids in there didn't make sense to me. Because even if you put a mask on, your kids gonna know you.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, so if I was gonna do something and my kids were in there, I don't need no mask. Because even with a mask, they gonna be like, come on, Daddy.
Dad, why you got that mask on?
DC, now, if your son did it, well, you gonna tell him, hey man, I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on no lawyer. You did it, you guilty, you gonna take a plea. And I'm not going to spend a lot of money and lose my house and everything trying to fight.
If your son is out here killing people, your son can do their own trial.
I wouldn't tell him.
Why you feel like it's your obligation to figure out your son lawyer and all of that?
I wouldn't tell him I'm not going to spend a lot of money. I would tell him I ain't spending none.
Yeah. My thing, I mean, as a parent,
let's say as a
I
mommy.
would say, well, as a mommy, yeah, because I would say the same thing. Listen, go turn yourself in, and if I have the money to get a lawyer to meet with you to get you there safely, yeah, I would do that. But as a person on the other end, if that happened to my, well, I did.
But if there's evidence,
on the other end, then yeah, I want you. He has to pay the price for what he did, So
well, I mean, you need to say that money put on his books. That money you better lose the lawyer. You're gonna need to put on his books. Is what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah, because he's going to go to prison.
At the same time, you want him to turn himself in so they don't take him out. Because they're gonna come get him, take him out.
Go.
That's why Tupac had it right. A woman cannot raise a man.
Well, I agree with that. I'm not upset about that. I always believe in that. I feel as though the man needs to be in the house. So be mindful when you drop your seed and don't leave your sons out.
There you go. They never take accountability for what they do. You choose the man. Most men have the attributes that you would know whether or not. If you're dealing with a man, you'll know whether or not. Okay, if push comes to shove, he'll be a good father for my child. You know what I'm saying? Like if push comes to shove, you can see those characteristics. If things don't work out, do I think this man is going to be there to raise my kid, or is he going to take off and never see my kid again that we have together? You can see all those characteristics. So women be talking kind of, well, y'all need to just stop putting y'all thing and everything. No, but y'all let us. Because y'all let us, y'all do the choosing. If women chose better caliber of men, then men couldn't put their penis in everything. Because y'all have the last say so. That's what I think. Anyway, this is DC Curry TV. Disgrace. But I don't know. If my kid did a heinous crime and they came to me and confessed me that they did it, could I turn them in to the police? My flesh and blood. I don't know. That's a good question. Could I turn my kid in if they did some unspeakable crime, like where lives were lost and stuff like that? And they came to me and nobody knows that they did it, and my kid comes to me and said, Dad, I don't know what to do. I just did this bad crime. Oh, man.